8 Mary Grace Natividad S. Poe Llamanzares vs. COMELEC, et.al. March 8, 2016. Facts. In her COC for presidency on the May 2016 elections, Grace Poe declared that she is a natural-born citizen of the Philippines and that her residence up to day before May 9, 2016 would be 10 years and 11 months counted from May 24, 2005. Grace Poe was born in 1968, found as newborn infant in Jairo, Iloilo, and was legally adopted by Ronald Allen Kelly Poe, FPJ, and Jesus Sonora Poe, Susan Rosales, in 1974. She immigrated to the U.S. in 1991 after her marriage to Theodore Llamanzares, who was then based at the U.S. Grace Poe then became a naturalized American citizen in 2001. On December 2004, she returned to the Philippines due to her father's deteriorating medical condition, who then eventually demised on February 3, 2005. She then quitted her job in the U.S. to be with her grieving mother and finally went home for good to the Philippines on May 24, 2005. On July 18, 2006, the BI granted her petition declaring that she had reacquired her Filipino citizenship under RA 9225. She registered as a voter and obtained a new Philippine passport. In 2010, before assuming her post as appointed chairperson of the MTRCB, she renounced her American citizenship to satisfy the RA 9225 requirements as to reacquisition of Filipino citizenship. From then on, she stopped using her American passport. Petitions were filed before the COMELEC to deny or cancel her candidacy on the ground, particularly among others, that she cannot be considered a natural-born Filipino citizen since she was a foundling and that her biological parents cannot be proved as Filipinos. The COMELEC and Bank cancelled her candidacy on the ground that she is in want of citizenship and residence requirements and that she committed misrepresentation in her COC. On certiorari, the Supreme Court reversed the ruling and held a vote of 9-6 that Poe is qualified as candidate for presidency. Issues: 1. Whether or not Grace Poe Llamanzares is a natural-born Filipino citizen. 2. Whether or not Poe satisfies the 10-year residency requirement. Held: yes. Grace Poe is considerably a natural-born Filipino citizen. For that, she satisfied the constitutional rect that only natural-born Filipinos may run for presidency. 1. There is high probability that Poe's parents are Filipinos, as being shown in her physical features which are typical of Filipinos, aside from the fact that she was found as an infant in Jairo, Iloilo, a municipality wherein there is 99% probability that residents there are Filipinos, consequently providing 99% chance that Poe's biological parents are Filipinos. Said probability and circumstantial evidence are admissible under Rule 128, Sector 4 of the Rules on Evidence. 2. The SC pronounced that foundlings are as a class, natural-born citizens as based on the deliberations of the 1935 Constitutional Convention, wherein though its enumeration is silent as to foundlings, there is no restrictive language either to definitely exclude the foundlings to be natural-born citizens. 3. That foundlings are automatically conferred with the natural-born citizenship as to the country where they are being found, as covered and supported by the UN Convention law. As to the residency issue, Grace Poe satisfied the 10-year residency because she satisfied the requirements of animus maendi, intent to remain permanently, coupled with animus non revertendi, intent of not returning to U.S. in acquiring a new domicile in the Philippines. Starting May 24, 2005, upon returning to the Philippines, Grace Poe presented overwhelming evidence of her actual stay and intent to abandon permanently her domicile in the U.S., coupled with her eventual application to reacquire Filipino citizenship under RA 9225. Hence, her candidacy for presidency was granted by the SC.